Hello and welcome to the Professor Kev Show. As you can see, I got my friend Namica with us, and she's from Bookbridge. Hello, my friend. Welcome to the show.
Hello, Professor Kev. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So, before we talk about Bookbridge, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Mhm. Hi, I am Namica, a 16-year-old social entrepreneur and a founder of Bookbridge based in India. To give a short credential of my own self, I am a published economic researcher, an ardent fan of economics and the diagrams of demand and supply. You got me in here. And I also love helping students and creating a great change and impact in the education sector. And I love entrepreneurship a lot. Yeah, that's it about me.
I'm always fascinated when I hear students talk about economics.
Mhm.
Just not something I expect because it's such a broad and difficult topic, where you read the financial newspaper and one article says this is going to happen and some next article says just the opposite's going to happen. And you kind of close the magazine and go back about your life. So find it interesting. What drew you to economics?
I love going on with the trade areas. So where there's always, I look up with what's being in the demand right now and what's the demand currently in different countries. So international relations, oh, there's this kind of buzz going on with United States and India and China right now. It gets me hooked up every time. So economics and trade is really interesting and I love about it. And also microfinancing. So seeing a lot of women having their own entrepreneurial sectors and startups, I was really intrigued by how are they even financing their startups and then going on with those and just researching about it, what kind of funds have been provided to these kind of women in India. So that really interests me a lot in economics, particularly right now. Yeah.
Awesome. So let's talk a little bit about Bookbridge. Why did you start this idea? What opportunity, what need did you see?
Mhm. So to talk about Bookbridge, this started early in the year 2025. There was a lot of junior students in my own school who were finding it really difficult in order to cope up with competitive exams in India, like board exams. You've got the NEET, you've got the JEE. So all these exams does not really impact the students, in the physical manner, but it also affects them mentally. And getting a really high mark is really, really crucial for the next 5 years that's happening in here. And we got to know that through the process of helping junior students with their studies, I got to know that many students are not able to afford quality resources to study. They have access to education, but how do they even get through the education? How do they have the resources to study? So that's when I got to know, okay, let's create a rotatory education system where students could ask other students for books. So it's a non-profit organization. That's when Bookbridge started. So we started Bookbridge with just 3 students with us, helping their students with the books. We will donate our own self. I donated like a lot of books to my juniors, and that's how it started. But soon we found out, oh gosh, it's not really a small thing. It's going to create a great impact. And a lot of students joined in with this. They started donating their own books. They wanted a lot of books from us. We also started it online. Now we are currently present in 4 states in India with 250 students being helped. And also currently we are locating ourselves in Lebanon, trying to scale ourselves. Yeah.
So, what has been the biggest challenge trying to start this idea?
Uh, Probably just connecting every students. So this problem of not having your own books, not able to afford books, it was a common problem. And then students were just scattered, and then bringing them together, that was really a great challenge for Bookbridge. But through the expansive technology we were able to achieve for a reasonable level, we are able to connect a lot of students currently. But at the early stage, it was really hard for us to connect a lot of students from different schools, different backgrounds, different cultures together. what kind of doubts they might have. Yeah, stuff like that.
I saw the power of this many years ago when I was a student. I was finishing my graduate degree. My very last class, I had the book, and someone was taking the class next semester. They're like, Kev, can I buy that book from you? Because they were struggling to pay for books. And I looked at the book and I handed it to her. She's like, how much? I'm like, it's my graduation gift to you. And she's like, no, seriously, how much? I'm like, I'm never going to use that book again. You're a very nice person. I got to know you through school. I know that it's hard for you to afford books. Here's a gift. And I just remember I just like, bowing her head, like, thank you so much. Cause I didn't know where the book was going to come from. I see the power of that. Like I said, when you don't have your own books and you're trying to look it up online and it's the outdated version. So things happen. So I really like what you're doing. Crystal ball time. What's the future hold for the idea?
The current accomplishments has been so grateful. We are grateful for this, but still we are having a lot of hopes in the future. We are trying to upscale ourselves internationally since we are getting like a lot of students. Hey, can I join this one? But we are like so sorry that we cannot really help them because we are like really small right now. But in future, we are trying to upscale ourselves. That's our aim for the next 6 months. So we are trying to scale ourselves from 200 students to 1,000 students, not only based in India, but also internationally. So we could just connect a lot of like-minded students who wants to just ace their lives up. Yeah.
Awesome. What's the best way for people to reach out to you? How can they learn more about your idea?
We would recommend people to kindly reach out to us in the Instagram page that we have, that we might also provide it right below this podcast too. And they could also reach us in the LinkedIn page that we have. It's called BookBridge. You could also reach us through the WhatsApp number also, which is also present in the LinkedIn page if you just scroll it down. So yeah, feel free to just reach us out, and we are always here to help, always here to create a change. Yeah.
Awesome. I appreciate you taking a few minutes calling to the show. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
Thank you so much. It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.